Okay. Just gonna check this. Okay. Audio's working on my end. I have someone recruited to check it on the outside source, but we should be okay. I didn't change any settings in between this stream and the last one, so everything should be working just like they were at the end of the last stream. Keyword there is should. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I want to say it should play a thing to recap the last episode, so it should catch us up. I also want to mention that I kind of cut the stream off before the next time on whatever. Doesn't matter, really, but I won't do that again. I'll make sure that you guys get to see it. I'm going to hit this button now. Anyone that's in there that is not wanting spoilers for the second episode or the first episode should probably bow out now. I'm being polite here to a certain person that I asked to check my audio. Here we go. So hopefully Bruce Wayne's head stays on this time. I almost lost it in the first episode.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change
I forgot to
Gotham.
look it up, but that voice, I
Harvey
still
Dent,
know it.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
I can't hear that voice. Hearing Victor Sullivan.
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
I feel like the fourth person in that picture, the one that you didn't see their face, is going to play a big role. That's going to be like a big reveal at some point in this season. Maybe even season 2. I don't know. I honestly, I know nothing about season 2, which is probably a good thing because I would very much like to play it once it's done. And I think they're on the 3rd episode, maybe 4th episode supposed to come out this month. I saw an ad for it yesterday after I got done streaming, which I thought was kind of ironic.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Alright. Let's just figure out all these secrets that he's keeping from me.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. this isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone.
Trying to pick the responses to keep them as calm as possible.
Not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
No. Really? We're not going to piece together a crime that happened 20 years ago in the rain, are we? To remember the past. Okay, this is a little silly. Before we get too deep into this, I do want to reiterate. There's a lot of dialogue and story in Telltale Games, so I will be a lot quieter than I would normally be in most streams. I apologize if that's not the kind of thing that you would like to watch. But there's a lot of talking. I don't want to talk over it any more than I have to.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Okay. Phoebe.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Alright. What else do I need to reminisce on? The theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater.
How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Okay. What next?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Okay. Now what? Frame rate's dying a little bit.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making all this
The graphics are kind of dead. Jesus. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if the game's glitching out, but it's going black and it's being weird. Again, I don't know if that's supposed
Bruce,
to be happening or
are
not.
you all right?
It looks like it could be like an art thing.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Ooh, prologue. Yeah, like those black marks on the screen. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be there or not. That was weird. Loading. It's a weird image. I don't know if the building we were looking at is Gotham City Police Department or if we were looking out from Gotham City Police Department. It's a very small building compared to other renditions of the police department that I've seen.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many
Oh,
rules
hey,
we're
look what it
breaking.
is.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
Please don't turn your
I
head
know
too
it
far.
does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
Working on it.
I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Or my head spinning around.
we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
Oh, shit.
You never struck me as a humble guy, Bruce. Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone.
You're gonna shoot at me
That son
again?
of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
It is the same lady that
He's
shot
lucky
me,
he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Why did you keep talking without making noise? Okay. Is he on fucking life support or something? I didn't do that much to him.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you
Why is
sent
my light
Joe
doing
Chill
that?
to kill him.
It's annoying.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I'll be good. I'll be the good guy.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of
I don't
your
know if that's even a
parents
thing.
do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're
Well,
waiting for you in hell.
Shit. Oh, she's got that toxin shit. You can see the shit around her mouth.
The bastard had to die.
in the air!
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
I did not expect that. Jesus.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later.
Right?
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know.
You could see the...
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
And the woman that shot at me twice.
Another
yesterday.
officer gone rogue.
Just
She
doesn't
wasn't
make
rogue.
any
She
sense.
was infected, for lack of a
She
better
never
term.
did anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
How? I mean, there was a gun.
Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Shouldn't throw the bullets at him.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
She wasn't in her right mind, man. Take one look at her face and I can tell you that.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Can I have, like, residue or some shit? Yeah, so you can see something there.
Fresh injection site.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Okay, the light is really getting annoying now.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Oh, she's awake.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Shouldn't she be, like,
What's going
attached to
on?
the table?
Oh, but
by
I got
those?
this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
I'm gonna turn that light
It
off
would
if it keeps
explain a
doing
lot.
that.
Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
You just show up everywhere, woman.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots
I didn't really
fired
have much better
near where
choices,
Falcone
at
was
least this way I told her.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I'll make it up to her later. I'm sure it'll give me another option like it did yesterday with the evidence. Seriously though, like that's one thing that Telltale Games get really good is random things happening like that you're not expecting in the slightest. Fucking double tapped him.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Excuse me.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Okay. So, what am I doing?
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both
So
compounds
someone's been
seem stable, but they're quick to fall
working
apart.
on it.
Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Is that like an actual size thing? Because that drone's the size of a fucking jumbo jet. Press X when you find a portion of the signal. This way? No. Down here. Oh. There we go.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Is he talking about the cop? Okay.
Bring me her head!
It's really weird. On this screen, I have to use the right stick to control the reticle. But once I control the drone, once I take control of it, I can use either one. So I'm using the left stick right now to control it, but I can't use the left stick in the screen beforehand, so it's really confusing. Get it right there.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Okay. So he's just chilling in the tallest, or the second tallest building on this simulation. Skyline Club, how convenient.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Alright. Am I gonna have to sneak in again, do all the little detective work that I did last time? Is that gonna be a thing? Guess we'll find out when the game decides to load.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Is that the dude from the, park? No.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is...
I don't know! Please,
James, hey! You can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland?
That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city,
Did
you'd
not
have finished the job
do
yourself.
that thing.
Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
What's up, Woodson? I gotta fight this guy. Oh, I hit the wrong button. What is this guy? Who is this guy? I've never seen this character. Is this like a known Batman character? I feel like that would have dislocated both of his arms. And he's gone. Where'd the big blue dude go?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Good lord, this is going by quick. Only 40 minutes into this episode, we're already halfway through it, according to the trophies. Like I said, I do plan on doing one episode a day until we're done. This being episode 2, we have 3 more streams. They will take place over the course of the next 3 days. That's the plan, anyway. Need to talk to you urgently. Stacked deck, 6 p.m., no capes. Really, we loaded for that one cutscene just to load again as soon as it was done. I'm gonna get into a bar fight, aren't I? It's gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. Bartender. Let's go talk to the bartender.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey.
Billionaires will do that.
Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it.
Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Yeah, it was a little rude. Just talking about shit that I don't want to talk about.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
I'm sorry things went down the way they did.
But I have information.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey
Just don't look at me like that, it's kind of scary.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Oh, here we go. Told you there'd be a bar fight.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Gotta concentrate, so I'm gonna be even quieter now. What are you doing, Bruce? Just hugging the dude? Okay. Are you gonna get up again?
Not done yet.
Okay. Triangle. Meter's almost full.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Okay. Good lord, how many of these guys are there? Am I fighting the same 4 dudes over and over again? Square. One thing is the dude that I slammed into the pool table should absolutely not have been getting up at any moment. That's all I'm saying.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
All right. Is there going to be another chapter? Like I said, this one seems to be going by a lot quicker than the other one.
Quick, check the alleyway!
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone. Move. We should go.
I'm just going to try and keep Harvey Dent on my side for as long as possible. I know it's inevitable what's going to happen.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin.
I don't know about working
with him. If Hill's
with
talking to Penguin, he must know
made the wrong
something.
choice there.
It's time I paid him a visit.
This sounded like he was being forced into giving
The
information.
mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
I can't go as Batman. That just sends the wrong message.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
They haven't fixed that window yet? Or anything for that matter. It's a city hall, people.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires you, just come to work for me. Deal?
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me.
How did you know it was
Of course,
Bruce
only
Wayne?
after
Oh,
your
okay,
name's
there's a
been
mirror.
dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends.
Why is it hiding his face? What are
I'd
you
like us to
fucking-
put aside our differences.
What was the bad
It's
guy's
easy to
name
ask for
from
peace when you've already lost the
Inspector
war.
Gadget?
But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your
You look
father
nothing
we
like the
took
dude in
this
that
city
picture
and made it
behind you.
ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not happening.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Well, most of the time, I assume Bruce Wayne's back is armor-plated. Also, that guy was carrying two guns. I just want to point that out. He had one in the holster and one in his hand.
Get a warning to
Seems a little
Gordon. Tell him to increase
overdone.
security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
And Penguin wants Hill out of the picture. He already said that, so probably the debate is going to be where that happens. I don't know if this is going to be an actual section that I play. Usually the last chapter in every episode is like a cutscene. At least in the games that I've played so far.
I wonder what else is on here.
Interesting. That slot is universal.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Alright, so am I gonna have to piece something
Hills,
together?
details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll, leave you to it then.
Okay. What am I doing?
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the
Nothing about his untimely murder.
Rumors persist that the candidate is having
This one,
trouble paying his
do I have any
campaign
new
staff
characters
and
or just
making
new
ad buys.
information?
A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are
Just
nothing
scroll
more
through
than a
these
smear
quick
tactic
to clear them out because that's the
perpetuated
kind of
by
person I am.
incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Okay. What am I doing?
In other news,
Oh,
Wait
okay,
a
I thought I
minute.
was in control for a minute
The
there.
images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
They're rigged.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on
Thought
their
you
end.
left.
We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Something on my monitor. I'm back in the loading screen.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Oh, is this gonna be...
Hey, Bruce.
Oh, this might be
I'm
it.
glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... what?
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to...
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
Why do you look
may
so
have trashed you
sinister
in
when you
public,
say that?
But you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I
knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push
I don't know
you,
if
but
Harvey Dent's the best choice.
I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
They're
You don't know
gonna
how much this means to
fuck
me.
up Harvey Dent
to Gotham
to frame me.
I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch
So
the
many
debate
face
somewhere.
jokes.
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
This has to be the moment where Harvey Dent becomes what he becomes. Everybody knows who Harvey Dent is.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
I said, yeah, this is definitely a shorter episode. This has to be the final bit. It's very dramatic so far.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets.
There's such an old school style cutscene with that guy walking around like that. But that's like the kind of thing you'd see in like an old PS1 game. I love it. Jesus. Are they
At least
dead?
we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
I don't see much blood.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Well then.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
Alright, I'm gonna try and keep everybody alive.
Playing for keeps.
Probably gonna fail.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here.
Is that what's her name again?
Keep it quiet back there.
Why are you everywhere?
These guys are armed to the teeth.
It looked like Vicky Vale. I don't know if it was her or not.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for
Wait.
volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Alright. How do we do this? Just do you with the door. It's closer. I think that should work, right? Okay. This guy with the stage light, or a light stand, I guess, if you want to call it that.
on everyone's mind is the new Wade Mental Health Facility.
I don't see why you had to pick up the whole thing. This guy with the camera? Is that what it's gonna be? It's gotta be the camera stand, right? Destroy the evidence and take the guy out in one fell swoop. Alright, so now I have to actually do these things, and I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to. Square. That way. Triangle. That was... Circle. Triangle. Up. Triangle. Alright. And Catwoman. Or not.
Maybe next time.
Was I supposed to, like, use her somehow that I didn't know I could do?
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Maybe you should be quiet and not throw around metal chairs.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My Telltale brothers and sisters of Gotham.
The fuck is this guy?
Nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures.
What is she hold? Oh, that's that fucking
you know what to do.
Bullshit. Oh, you're gonna have a bad day. That was really quick. Is he gonna have some sort of reaction to it, maybe? This game just gets more and more interesting. I like it.
Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
See, now I'm curious, like, because the mask thing.
Shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we
Like, who is the dude in the mask? It has to be an existing villain. Oh, hey, blue dude.
You really want to hear what I think? Gotham is flawed. Sure. That city isn't. Its flaws would make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
I'm working on it, man.
And what about the corrupt elite?
Alright, let's go. There's not much I can do. This thing doesn't sound like it's carrying my weight very well. What? What about me? I have to make a choice.
Roll the tape!
What is this?
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
Why is that guy like PS2 graphics?
Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Why did they do that? Like, that was just stupid. Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
It's kind of my thing.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Well, shit.
Please, I need a hand.
You could never.
Alright, concentrating, being quiet. Sorry.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't run for your back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent!
Jesus. Keep punching him. Oh, I don't think I hit that right. That matters.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Gotta go with Harvey.
Mr. Dent.
Oh.
Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it!
Why did cops always want to shoot at Batman and the people that are helping them?
Where's the maniac in the mask?
So is that the end of the episode? Just kind of stops.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Confused.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is just like the ending cutscene. And it's just like skipping around. I don't understand why it needs to load so much though.
Well, look for the blood. There.
Ah, shit.
Come on. She can't go far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Alright. That's that for episode 2, I guess. I'm gonna let this... I don't know if I can... yeah, I gotta look at the stats and stuff. And then there should be a... next time on, we'll play that, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Did you ease Falcon's pain or make him suffer? I chose the thing that everybody did, apparently. Jesus. Everyone did that. Visit Mayor Hill as Bruce Wayne. That was just the obvious choice. Yeah, continued to fund, of course. Players saved Harvey. I'm in the minority there, but let's see. Continue to next time on. Let's do this. Like I said, the good thing about these is like you don't have to go through and make all the same choices or make all the different choices. Just
Next
playing the
time on
game
Batman,
is
the Telltale
enough
Series.
to get the platinum. I like that.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I
No
want.
more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce!
Fucking psycho mantis. Alright. That's it for episode 2. That was a really short one. There might be... The rest of them are probably going to be 2 hours, because usually there's one short one I've found. So expect longer episodes the next couple days. We have 3 left, and I will be doing those consecutively unless something catastrophic happens, you know? Who knows? Earthquakes, mudslides. The world's going to shit, so it could happen any day. But I will see you guys tomorrow with another stream. And once we're done with this, I don't know what the hell we're going to do. But Watch Dogs will be continuing as well. And I already have the next series in terms of pre-recorded stuff planned out for once Watch Dogs ends. So be on the lookout. Content will be continuing as always. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. I love you all. Ta-ta.